Welcome back. This is Gus from Askewed Reviews. And it's Saturday, so you know what that means. It's a new episode of Cinema Society Saturday. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm part of a group where everyone involved loves horror movies. So each week we're given a theme of horror films, and then we partner up and give our partners a movie that they then have to review. So the theme for this week was art house horror. I definitely was not looking forward to this one as I'm not a huge fan of art house, but I'm always willing to give anything a try. Now my partner for this week is someone you've seen me do a few of these episodes with, and that's this individual up here, which if you haven't done so by now, definitely go and follow them. You really should. I like their videos, definitely check them out. So my partner gave me the film of Berberian Sound Studio. So this movie is a 2012 film. It was written and directed by Peter Strickland. So Berberian Sound Studio is a film that stars Toby Jones as the character of Gilderoy. Now Gilderoy works as a sound engineer, and he's brought in from, I believe he's from the UK, going to Italy to help make a film, or at least do the Foley and music and sound editing for that film. Now, unbeknownst to him, the film that he was brought in to work on ends up being a horror movie that tends to kind of push the boundaries for what he's comfortable with doing. Some of the sound work is really fascinating to see how they're doing it, but at the same time, we watch as he's slowly becoming more and more uncomfortable with what he's having to watch and be a part of, and just wants to go back home. Now for me, unfortunately, I just did not really enjoy this movie at all. A big part of that is, as a horror movie, it didn't feel like a horror movie. It was about 132 minutes long, and I didn't feel like there was any real horror elements until about 20 minutes to the end of the film, and within that last 20 minutes, maybe 3 to 4 minutes felt like a horror movie. One of my other issues with the film is it was really hard to like any of the characters. I mean, Toby Jones is okay, but every single male character that's from Italy in this film is apparently just a jerk or a major a-hole. And then the women, they're okay, but either they get treated horribly or they just seem like there's not much to them. I don't know. There was just things in this movie that I just did not enjoy at all whatsoever. So for me anyway, I'm going to give this one a 1 out of 5. Now, if you want to check out this film, it's currently streaming for free on Shudder and AMC+. Now, as I mentioned near the beginning of this episode, definitely go and check out my partner's stuff, not only because they do great things, but because this week I gave them the film of Time Crimes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cinema Society Saturday, and please feel free to check back each and every Saturday, as I will hopefully always put out one of these episodes. But in the meantime, please check out my other Askewed reviews, and hopefully you too will become an Askewed viewer.